Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. This is C's Tarot Time and I am doing a reading for Sun Gemini and Gemini rising. So right now we have Mercury in Sagittarius, Venus in Sagittarius. This could either be in your 6th house or in your 7th house, which is really wonderful in terms of falling in love. The relationship that you have right now is a lot of fun. There's a lot of adventure stuff is happening. Adventure, I want to say, with that Sagittarius, whether it's in your 6th house of work, maybe getting some pets, going on a traveling, moving with in your relationship. There's planning travel internationally, going on a camping trip. Something very fun is coming up for you. With the Mars in retrograde in your 1st house, you're doing a lot of work on yourself. There's I want to say fortitude and confidence, even though it's retrograde. You're doing a lot of work on yourself. You've made a commitment to yourself and you are following through. Neptune and Pisces is retrograde, and that would be 7, 8, 9. Could be in your 10th house. Getting creative either with work. You have to maybe think outside the box at work, and if you're getting frustrated at work, you want to look at something at a completely different angle, or maybe at the complete opposite position from where you are. You have to look at whatever it is going on at work from different angles, different attitudes. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, Gemini. Let's see what else is here. Uranus and Taurus is in your 11th or 12th house. There could be some insight coming in when you're alone, when you're working alone. Maybe in your dreams, you're going to have a lot of insight. If you make friends, you're going to possibly make a lot of different sorts of friends. But I'm going to say with Uranus retrograde and Taurus that if this is a friend group, it's a really tight friend group, okay? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So whatever it is that you're deciding, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. You are very close to your friends right now, Gemini. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Maybe okay, so maybe with the separation card that there may be it's not necessarily a separation, but then giving each other space to be independent from each other. It could also mean with the very soon card that if this is, both of you are thinking this is, you know it's each other, you're going to give each other space to make sure of that. Your friends are there for you no matter what. Okay, Gemini, that's how I see that. Not necessarily that you are going through a separation unless you're actually going through a separation. And if you are, your friends are there for you. With the very soon card, maybe for some of you that you don't, whatever it is that you're maybe this relationship wasn't good for you. Things are, okay, Gemini, A lot of things going on here for you. Messages, even that to me is possibly your friends, and things happening in terms of messages, and this fell out. Yeah, this looks like friends stuff. If friends and helping each other out. This is what I see with these cards. In terms of your relationship, if you are in a relationship, the relationship might be taking some stress because of certain people in your life who are needing help or are going through some very hard times. And Gemini, you're spending time doing what you need to do for yourself. There's people in your life that is possibly taking time away from you because they're going through problems. And what I would say is tell them to go see a counselor. Now, with the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups to the Temperance, there's some major decisions getting made here in the relationship, and things are being really looked at if you're in a relationship. You're really looking at things. You're wondering if you're making the right decisions. You know, the Eight of Swords here is Gemini. I would say that you can't be helping everyone out. You need to take care of yourself, because at some point your friends have to take care of themselves, and if they can't, you're going to possibly just remove yourself from, take some space from the friendship, because it might be a bit taxing for you. It's tiring. Something is tiring here. This is your partner. Your partner is working very hard with the Eight of Pentacles. They're going to do very well. They got options coming up. And I'm thinking it's something with writing, contracts, negotiations. Something will be coming up, and they will succeed. They will get there. They will get there. Gemini, your partner is there's a lot of things. This isn't necessarily about love. This is your partner's cards are about work, career, money. And there is a lot of things going on for them. They're very focused on that. The Page of Pentacles here with the Seven of Wands and the Devil, and the Knight of Swords. Some hard work there, and there is like some type of decision, Gemini, that's looking very tempting, and it's going to require a lot of work, and it's possible that you may just go for it. It's very possible. And you could decide very quickly to do it. It is something you love a whole lot, but I would say to be very clear with your decision. Very clear with your decision, because you got the Two of Swords under, well, anyway, the Two of Swords is showing up here. So instead of making a quick decision, really think about it. You're going to have some influences regarding this decision. That's the Chariot. I would say go into a quiet place to think about it very carefully. Think about what you love, think about your passion, think about where you are. And it's going to require a lot of work for you to be clear to yourself that this is what you really want to do. And once that is clear, the road will be clearer, paved forward, that this is what you want to do. This is the love that you want. This is the, I don't see the love that you want to be in. It's not someone who is struggling and there's a lot of things going on with them and they're filled with trouble. This is not your partner. If that is the case, that is not advisable for you to stay with someone that is filled with a lot of trouble. You do well with someone who is optimistic, works very hard. You have the Star and the Moon next to each other. That's under the Temperance card. This person is intuitive. Not this person, but you are very intuitive, and you are very intuitive. And listen to your intuition, and it guides you. You have a lot of hope. And in the moments of the solitude that you need to be in, sometimes to get peace and quiet in your mind and in your soul and spirit and in your heart, you will find the answers and you will know. There's a lot of support here in terms of the Sun and the Ace of Cups and the Moon. These are all, something is driving you, and you know what you need to do. If this is love, I'm going to say you're going to take a little bit of time away to make sure that you are making the right decisions in this relationship. If you are dating, and if you're dating an air sign, that's good. Aquarius is also good for you here, Gemini. You do, if there's something that troubles you, you're very quiet about it. You don't tell anyone. And your friends are here for you to talk about it. And yet at the same time, I think your friends are also going through things, and you are there for them, and you don't generally want to burden people with your own problems. In the end, you're going to do really well, just because you work very hard. You have strength, confidence, whatever you have been working really hard for. If it's something you're publishing, if it's something, Gemini, that maybe it's a program, a PhD program, or something that you've applied to, you will get it. If there's a business partner that you want to work with, they will work with you, but it's going to take some time. It's gonna take some time. It isn't going to happen right away. It may happen around August next year. Yeah. It will happen around August of next year, but between now and August of next year, keep your resources. Be careful with how you spend your time and with who you spend your time with. You get stronger between now and August, things will start to come true for you. You'll feel a lot stronger about everything by next summer. So let's see what's going on with your partner. The Four of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the High Priestess. Partners enjoying life. There's friends in here also for your partner. If your partner is in another relationship, possibly that they're thinking of leaving the relationship if they have not already left the relationship. They're not sure if they want to commit to this relationship. They do like to have their quiet time alone. Your partner is someone that needs that quiet time alone in order to think of what they need to do with their life. They're very focused. There could be something in their past that they don't want to talk about. They're not going to talk about it with anyone. There you have the Eight of Cups, and I just said that about their past, and these cards just came out. There's something about their past. It hurt. It really did. And every time that it comes up, they need to get away from it, and then they can come back into the world because it's something that's very painful. Once in a while, you'll see that they need to get away. They need that solitude. They need to get away from everything. It's almost like an anniversary, I feel like. Someone they were very close to. The King of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. When they come back, they have periods again of where they are. They go away. They have to go away, and then they come back. And they could, and when they come back, they are refreshed. They're doing really well. They're probably in a business with an older gentleman or an older, it could be male or female. They're in a business. They could be helping out family business. Not something they necessarily want to do, but it's good for now. Yeah, the family business is doing really well. Whatever it is that they're doing, they're not too happy about it. They're doing really well. And your partner will want to settle down and get married and have children. As soon as the family business, if that is the case, is going to be handed down to them, it's very possible. Or it's also very possible that they sign something where they are going to do very well and very successfully, and they know that whatever they are signing onto, if it's a promotion of some sort, there's going to be something huge. Your partner knows that yeah, it's going to take up a lot of time. It's going to be something, it's going to require a lot of effort, and it's going to require a lot of effort. So with your partner, if someone from their past comes in, I see that as someone that's going to need help. And your partner is a kind person who helps a lot of people, and Gemini, I think you may caution your partner sometimes that they can't be helping everyone. Yeah, there's ups and downs in this reading. Gemini, you're going to do really well, really well, with the Empress, the Sun, and the Queen of Swords. There would possibly for you, Gemini, that there will be someone that is looking at your work, looking at what you're doing, and is going to invest in you. There will be a relationship. If there is not already a relationship, it's in here. For you, Gemini, it's less about the relationship. There is already love here. You're optimistic. There's already love there. You have a lot of friends, Gemini, and they do love you. But, you know, some of them might be going through some difficult times. And with your partner, what I see there is they have a lot to lose and a lot to gain. And so they're being very careful with decisions and who they are, you know, in partnership with. They're being very careful. There's a lot at stake. And I would say for your partner, they're investing a lot and they're being careful. They're being very careful with their decisions to make sure that they don't lose any of it. And yeah, not to lose any of it, but be able to grow. It's just that there is the Four of Swords, and they probably need to sit on something. This is actually a business money reading. It wasn't too much about love. Your partner loves and is optimistic about a relationship, but they're not focused on the relationship, Gemini. And neither really are you. Devotion, wholehearted in presence and service to a higher love. Yeah, you both don't need to be focused on the relationship. There's bigger things that you're actually focused on. Beginning anew. Bow to all things past. Start again with gratitude and grace, Gemini. That even in your relationship, if you are in one right now, that you know that you are in love with each other and you are devoted to each other, but the relationship needs to begin anew and to get refreshed, so that if there are these ups and downs in your life or your partner's life, when you get back together, you want to bring some vibrancy and some enchantment and newness into your relationship. So maybe it would be good, again, for you to get away and do something very fun with your partner, and even do something fun with your partner and your friends, and do something different. Okay, Gemini? And that is what I have for you. If you like this reading, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.